This is warm-up problem solutions for the chain rule. Question number 1 asks us to find the derivative of y equals the quantity 4x cubed minus 2 to the 8th. Because this is not just x to the 8th, that is why we are using the chain rule. And the way the chain rule works is we want to think through, we have something to the 8th. So to find the derivative of something to the 8th, we put the 8 out front and subtract 1 from the exponent. And then the chain rule says we need to then multiply times the derivative of the chain, which in this case is 4x cubed minus 2. So the derivative of 4x cubed minus 2 is 12x squared. And then we can multiply 8 times the 12x squared, 96x squared, times 4x cubed minus 2 to the 7th. Number 2, we are taking the derivative of sine of something. To get the derivative of sine is cosine of that thing. And then again, chain rule times the derivative of the inside. So times 2x minus 3. Whoops. Number 3 gives us the cube root of cosine x. We can write that as cosine x to the 1/3 power. Derivative of something to the 1/3, we move the 1/3 out front and subtract 1 from the exponent. Chain rule again says times the derivative of the inside, so times negative sine x. And number 4, we have a product, 5x squared times this. So we're going to use the product rule. I've got 5x squared is my first term, 4x plus 5 all to the 7th is my second term. So the product rule is the derivative of one of them times the other. So that would be 10x times the second term, which is 4x plus 5 to the 7th, plus the derivative of the second term times the first. So the first term is 5x squared times the derivative of the second term. Now to get the derivative of the second term, that is where we are using the chain rule. So 7 out front, subtract 1 from the exponent. Chain rule says times the derivative of the inside. And then we can clean it up a little bit. So 10x times 4x plus 5 to the 7th. 5 times 4 is 20, times 7 is 140. X squared times 4x plus 5 to the 6th.